Hey YouTube, welcome to a podcast of ours, and I got two of my Hunterwolves buddies here, Fake Wolf and then Assassin. Fake Wolf's been the one that's been spreading the word about our crew and everything else. And now YouTube's been updated to where now I can put my name into there. Finally now I have my name, SMG Wolf set into there, and it's in group. Well, you guys can introduce yourself, what your skills are into the gaming?
Well, I'm pretty good with first-person shooters, stealth assassin games. Assassin's Creed is probably my biggest title game that I'm best at. I'm really addicted to that, so.
I do more of like cold first-person shooters, maybe some Battlefield 3 every once in a while. I like using snipers the most in COD.
Alright, they have been working with me for a very long time, and we've been coming up with ideas for this. But this is our first podcast, and it's going to be very short. I hate to say that, it's going to be really short, because YouTube wants me to set it to a very minimum level. Yeah, 10 minutes at the least. If I could get it to at least a second below 15 minutes, perfect. But, we're here to talk about our thoughts and opinions of, the new consoles, new gaming information, and what's coming up into the future that we hope that we can see. How about we head to first Assassin Wolf?
Well, first thing I'd have to talk about would be the Xbox One. Obviously, as you probably all know, when they first announced it, they put some news out with it that upset most of the gaming community, and
pissed off everyone. They're just like,
yeah, some news, bad news, and it was the fact that you can't use your friend's games, borrowed games, anything like that, because it wouldn't work with the system. It wouldn't register it, and it wouldn't allow you to use it. But recently, I've been really happy, thank God. They totally just not put that in there anymore. They took it out.
Let me stop you on that note. I actually found mine out from Joe. I gotta be true with his description.
In fact, I was on it with him the day he told me.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with him, and I brought it up about how we're so excited for everything to come out, and now we're even more excited to see that we can finally, I wanted to bring over game Xbox, and I go, you know what? In the game designers would have to decide between, and I was like, well, now you're just putting it on the game designers' parts, and this isn't that fair for them to be pinned up against the wall and choosing either, Destiny might be able to do that, but what about new Call of Duty? Could I be like, oh, you haven't gotten it? You haven't gotten it, thank you? Well, here, borrow it. See how you like it. If you like it, alright. But I could trade it to him but he had to be my friend for 30 days? By that time, he's already got it. We know we're going to get the new Call of Duty because that's just, we're Call of Duty fanatics.
I kind of say something about the most game titles I'm probably most excited for is probably Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty games. But one thing I've been hearing about new games for Xbox One are going to be more money. And I will probably be on the Xbox 360 probably a little bit longer than anything.
Now, how would that deal with you? Would it just, would it have you being more of a crisis too?
So you're talking about, what you said?
Like the prices of it, and
how
it might increase.
From what I've heard, the prices, they will go up, but how much they're going to be up?
probably $12.
Yeah, I think they said it was.
Now, if they take the game to the
I'm
$80,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I was
it better give me. It better not be a
better be
4-hour game. If it's a 4-hour game, I'm gonna be irritated and be like, "Well, I want my money back."
and have some really good graphics too. You know?
Well, that's gonna come into any
Yeah.
package now.
But
But,
honestly,
I really now wonder how they're gonna take the Borderlands route, because Borderlands said, "Well, we're not really. Whoa, we get the big graphics. We got this. We got this. We're just kind of set to now. Are we gonna be to where we can't even get another Borderlands sequel because the graphics are going to be so good to where when you shoot a dude's head off, you see chunks flying everywhere, and you're like, "Oh, that's disgusting." The game people are like, "Yeah, let's not add that in there." People are already complaining about how Borderlands 2 didn't have enough blood. That didn't bother me. Out of anything, it kind of was like, "Well, whatever, don't bother me." But
as long as it's a good game, what you're saying.
As long as I can keep my attention for a long time, it earns my money. So I'll be like, "Hey, I've spent," and I check how much time, it's like 70 days, and I'm like, "Oh god, wow, it flew by."
There's one thing I want in the Xbox One 360, and I would like to know if you could take Xbox 360 games into the Xbox One games.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
They've actually confirmed that they cannot possibly do that.
That sucks. And the one thing I would like between the Xbox One and the Xbox 360, if they could combine them in like a network, so you can have your friends on Xbox 360 still talk to you and play with them.
Yeah,
That's what I would like.
That's one thing I'm upset about.
That's
Check
what
the
I
time.
would really like.
But it like that irritated me too, because then I'm like, "Oh, I have no reason for me to get the Xbox One added on top of that." Now I think PlayStation 4 said they do that, and I'm not like one big person for PlayStation, but I like PlayStation also, so I'm not like, "Oh, Xbox better all the way." No, I'm gonna be doing walkthroughs for like, hopefully I can get Last of Us out very fast. But last night I was working on that Metro Last Light, and I'm like, "Wow, this is really good. Graphics are really good. Guns are really good." Whenever I reload a clip, I'm forgetting. So that's one thing that kind of irritated me, but kind of made me happy at the same time. So I was like, eh. But like, you would reload a clip, and if you didn't fully get all those bullets to at least like a 5 rest in your clip, you'd be like, frick, I just wasted a whole ammunition. And you're like, "Well, oh well." But like, it sometimes would make an exception for it. So if it's like, "Oh, I got 5 bullets left in it," you just take out the bullets in the clip, and then you reload them back into your other clips, which I really love.
There's one thing I would like to know. If they're gonna, Xbox 360 can get Red Ring of Death, if they're gonna do something like that for the Xbox One.
Man, you're really thinking up a storm.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, there's
thinking
a
of
bunch
really
of things
good,
I'm
like,
questioning.
This is
here.
stuff I
Yeah,
see. I thought
we haven't confirmed. I don't think we've confirmed that we don't want to play on it too long. But I hope that console designers are like, "Well, we had this problem with our old consoles. Let's try to step it up and not have it be like, all right, I'm playing on the new Halo, and it goes." I'm like, "Oh,
Maybe
yeah, the big Xbox.
what I would put inside the Xbox are maybe 2 fans instead of 1.
Yeah.
yeah."
And
I felt my
Elite.
Xbox before, and it freezes up. Luckily, the thing is smart enough to go, "Let me freeze up before I get the red ring down." And it just starts the fan. But then the fan can't keep up with how long I'm playing, and it freezes. Then I'm like, "Okay, let me give it a break." I give it a break. But yeah, that question is really, I haven't gotten any answers to that one yet.
Xbox Elite owners, the newest version of Xbox, they did add a fan, and that really did help. I mean, honestly, if you have
Yeah,
the
they
choice-
released. They were like, "Here's the Xbox One." We revealed it. "Oh, hey, look at this. We released a new Xbox 360. This one is faster, more gigabytes, and we have more fans." Okay, well, why did you guys design that? And in the first place, had the Xbox One to have that compatibility for like the Xbox 360. But I get it a little bit that people are like, man, I don't got my new Xbox 360. But like now I go to Walmart and I see them for like $200, and it's just like, hey, this has got 350 gigabytes. Well, the new Xbox, we're supposed to get 500 gigabytes flat out, and then not including cloud things.
There was one thing I was looking at Xbox. They have it like hacker proof.
That's a problem you can't have
Yeah,
because
that's
it's your
really-
email address that's just like
deals with account money and
Yeah.
credit card balance and all that. Even like hack money, like I know hackers in games they just do it because
And
half people rage on Xbox and they threaten to hack. And some of them can.
But like when people are like, well, the connection's better for PlayStation. The PlayStation and Xbox community. The Xbox community has more of
Laws,
people not getting so happy, while the PlayStation community is like, we can easily get hacked, but it's very rarely. I remember when my account got hacked on PlayStation. I was one of those people, and it took us a long time to get ours really back. Nothing happened to it, luckily. But we actually got a free game for it. So we're okay. Well, I guess that can be good for it. But
unless you can't get it back.
yeah, we luckily got it back.
And I've never been hacked on Xbox. I mean, my file has been screwed up. But check it out.
Seconds. Ugh.
I wish that they would add like free network instead of doing Xbox Live. All they do Xbox Live for is they get movement.
Yeah, like now that EA is doing this, and they're like, oh, we're thinking about the fans. Yeah, silent.
They should have thought about that a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
They would have made
Like,
a lot more money.
EA, if people didn't know, and you're a Mass Effect fan, and you're like, well, this is all Bioware's fault. It's not Bioware's fault. We had a horrible ending to the new Mass Effect. EA rushed them, because they said, for this release date, you release it on that date. No word. Well, Bioware said, well, we can't really do that. We have too big of ideas. So then they had to rush it, and that's why we got this crappy ending. We don't know what's going on in Mass Effect Trilogy right now, and I really hope Bioware can save us and just be like, you know what? Well, we'll get this. We'll make the next Mass Effect game mind blown. Which, let's face it, that's all they can do, if not less. Then the whole community is just going to be like, Mass Effect's dead. Mass Effect was the game. It could have been the best overall.
There's one thing I want. You know how they came out with Kinect for Xbox? Don't put a mic on it. Just have like exercise games because all you get is that feedback in the background.
Well, that
And
is kind of hard to
echoing.
fix, though, if you think about it. I mean,
Don't put a mic in the thing.
yeah, but what if you don't have a mic? I mean, even though it echoes, sometimes I know for people on Xbox, horribly, especially on multiplayer, it really gets annoying. And even your friends. But, I mean, would you rather talk? That's the
Well, I think we need to end this note here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like this. We'll be splitting this up into, I don't know how many parts, but think of this. Yeah, once I get this one uploaded, I should probably get the next one uploaded. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next video.